We will turn to page 1 in our Sidurim, and I will say it is now our privilege, as we begin this service, to call to the Bima for the first time as a Bar Mitzvah to lead our congregation in worship, Noah Edward Singer.
Ashrei Yoshvei Veitecha, Oju Hallelujah Selah, Ashrei Ha'am Shechachalo, Ashrei Ha'am She'Adonai Elohav, Tehillat Adonai Adar Berpi, Vivarech Chabasar Sham Kadsho Le'olam Va'ed, V'yanachnu Nevarech Ya, Me'atav Yad Olam, Hallelujah. We turn to page 7 and rise for the Amidah. Na 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 Adonai. Adonai na 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 Swagtai Tita. Adonai na 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 Ufi Yagi. Ufi Yagi Tehilatecha. Adonai na 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 Adonai. Ananana Swatai Tita. Ananana Ufi Yagi. Ufi Yagi Tehilatecha. Ananana Adonai. Ananana Swatai Tita. Ananana Ufi Yagi. Ufi Yagi Tehilatecha. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avoteinu v'Imoteinu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzchak v'Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel v'Elohei Leah Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor v'Anora El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'konei Hakol, V'zocher Chasdei Avot V'imahot, U'nevi Gulav Livnei B'neihem, Le'nan Shemo Be'ahava, Melech Ozer U'Moshiach U'Magin, Baruch atah Adonai, Magin Avraham V'Yatrat Sarah. Ata Gibor Le'olam Adonai, Mechaye HaKol Tarav Lehoshia, Morid Hata, Mechakel Chaim Bechesed, Mechaye HaKol Berachamim Ramim, Somech Noflim V'Rofeh Cholim, Umatir Asurim, Umekayem Enato Lishenei Afar Michamocha Ba'al Gevurot Umidolach Melech Memit Umechayem Umat Miach Yeshua Ve'en Amanata Lechachayot Hakol Baruch atah Adonai Mechaye Hakol.
We turn to page 13 for the Kedusha.
Kadosh, 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 Adonai Sivaot, Meloch al haaretz kevodo. Baruch kevod Adonai Mikono. Yimloch Adonai le'olam, Elochai Zion, Ledor Vador, Hallelujah.
I finish the song. I say please be seated.
We continue responsively on page 16. For the good in us, which calls us to a better life, we give thanks. For the strength to improve the world with our hearts and hands, we give praise. For the peace in us, which leads us to work for peace, we are thankful. For the gift of Shabbat, which renews us for life, we offer blessing. Baruch atah Adonai, Mekadesh HaShabbat. For the gift of our souls, for the promise of our lives, for all we are and all we might yet become, for the creative seeds sown within our minds, whose nurturing can yield a grand harvest. For all of these gifts, we thank you, O God, and pray that we prove ourselves worthy. May our lives be ripe with the fruit of compassion, sweetly sustaining those in need. May we use our gifts wisely and with love, true messengers of blessing to the world. Baruch atah Adonai, Hatov Shimcha Ucha Ne'eh L'Hodot. We continue on the following page. Shalom Rav, All Yisrael, Amcha Tasim Le'olam. Ki Atahu Melech Adon L'chol HaShalom. V'tov Be'enecha Levarech et Amcha Yisrael. B'chol et B'chol Sha'a B'shomecha. Baruch atah Adonai, Hamvarech et Amo Yisrael B'Shalom. We pray
When
silently.
you get in your place, I'm going to say something about passing down the Torah, and you're going to look at me as if it's important. It is, right? And you'll keep looking at me. And then when I pass down the Torah, nobody has to take the weight of the Torah. And you're going to kiss it, hug it, until I give it to you back. Then you'll have to touch it. Okay? So there'll be music playing. This is the actual Torah. This is the actual Torah. Okay? Okay, ready? And you're not going to know what's right shoulder. As high as you can. Okay. Well, sometimes it's easier to put this here. I've got it, so you're going to drop it. Like that. Is that feeling more comfortable? Okay, good. Does that feel better? Your job now is to look at Rabbi Stein and not to move. And keep your eye on him like a hawk.
Yeah. I will do the Kiddushim. The camera will sing the Shema and the Echad Elohim. You still don't move until I come down here, and I will point to you. I'm not accusing you. You will hear this melody.
And then,
And right over to the center mark, everyone's following a single file. Single file. Do it. Now, ladies, Ava Brooke.
you go right after Noah now, okay? Ava and Ashley right after Noah. Okay. No, Ava and Ashley.
Haskell Umiriam ha Bar Mitvzah. Okay, come on, sweetie. Okay, let's get this special yad. I want to say something about the special yad before you actually do this, okay? Is that all right? Because otherwise your grandma's going to kill me, okay? Okay, all right. Okay, here's your special yad. You get to hold it. Go ahead, buddy. Okay, and you're going to do our Torah, okay?
Our Torah portion is Shalach Lacha and may be found in Hebrew and English in the Plaut Torah commentary on page 1107.
Very good.
For the honor of the first Aliyah, we call on your grandparents, Shelley and Peter Cooper, and Karen and Fred C.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Adonai Eloheinu Melech Olam. Asher Bachar Banu Mikol Ha'amim. V'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai Noten HaTorah.
Where's your word, Daddy? Go ahead.
Vayedaber Adonai al Moshe lemor, Shalech leha anashim, Vayaturu et eret Canaan, Asher ani noten livnei Yisrael, Ish echad limotei avotav, Tishlechu kol nasivahem, Vayishlach otam Moshe Mimibar Paran Alpi Adonai Kulam Anashim Rashi Bnei Israel Hema.
Okay, blessing after everybody.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chayei olam natan b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Kisses.
Amen.
And don't touch them.
Can I stick it down right here?
Yeah, just put it there. We can hold it. All right, but majorly you have to kiss her.
Major league kiss.
Okay. All right. He's doing great. He's doing great. Here, Karen, I'll take that from you. Oh, you gave it to me. All right. That's fine.
I'm not really that busy. I don't want to
No,
shock you.
All right. Back
Go
to your
down the
spot,
middle
right?
of the marble. For
Okay.
the honor of the second Aliyah, we call on Marla's sister, Lisa, and Craig's brother, Keith.
Okay. So, so Noah, do you know where your word is that you stop?
Yes.
Let's find it. Let's find where you start. Okay. Okay. So wait, they've come up. They've sang it. Noten HaTorah.
Amen.
Ve'ele shemotam l'mater Reuven Shamua ben Zakur l'matei Shimon Shaphat ben Hori l'matei Huda Kalev ben Yefuneh l'matei Saskari Gal ben Yosef l'matei Ephraim Hoshea bin Nun l'matei Benyamin Poti ben Rafu l'matei Zivlun Gadiel ben Sudi l'matei Yosef l'matei Menashe Gadi ben Susi l'matei Dan Amiel ben Gemali l'matei Asher Satur ben Michael l'matei Naphtali Nachbi ben Vavsi l'matei Gad Geuel ben Machi Eile Shemota Anashim Asher Shlech Moshe Latur et Haaretz Vayikra Moshe Lehoshea bin Nun Yehoshua.
They do the blessing. Noten HaTorah. Are you pretending to be them? Yeah. Okay, you kiss them. Oh, you want to? Okay. Just. You kiss your aunt and uncle. Your fake aunt. Your fake uncle.
For
Okay.
the honor of the third Aliyah, we call on your very proud parents, Craig and Marla, to join with
stay up
Bima.
All right, they're practicing walking. Are you come up? Okay, so Craig and Marla. Noah is leading. First of all, Craig, you want to be seen a little bit, so you want to open up your shoulders a little bit, okay? And as soon as Noah gets that first, you can be right in. Just make sure that people can see you too, okay? Think about that. All right. You can be close to Torah. As soon as Noah gets that first ba in Barfu out, you join with him, but let him start it so it's the key he wants and he feels comfortable with the timing and everything. All right, go ahead and do the bracha, Noah.
Baruch et
Adonai Hamvarach.
Baruch Adonai Hambarach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch Atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Show me the word, buddy.
Vayishlach otam Moshe Latur et Eretz Canaan Vayomer Alechem Aluzeh Vanegev Va'alitem et Chachar Uritem et Haaretz Mahi V'yetaam Hayoshev Alecha Esaku Harafeh Hamatu Imrav Uma Haaretz Asherhu Yoshev B'Hatova Hi Imra'ah Uma Ha'arim Asherhu Yoshev B'Hatova Hi Imra Yoshev B'China Habachamim Im B'Mivzarim Uma Ha'aretz Hashmena Hi Imra Za'ah Hayesh Ba'etz Im Ayin V'Hi Tazaktem Uchaktem Meperi Ha'aretz V'Hayamim Yomei Bikurei Anavim.
Blessing after. Ready, you start over.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chayei olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Okay, so Noah, you.
I love you.
No,
and
Marla,
proud of
3
you.
times that volume.
I love you like that. Okay. You want me to be loud? Okay.
Way loud.
All right. Noah, from the moment you were born.
Double that.
Noah, from the moment you are born.
Do it, Noah. She has to do it.
He's trying to teach me. Noah, from the moment you were born, you were a shining star. We are so proud of you and everything you've accomplished and the young man that you are.
Don't say anymore. Don't tell them.
And
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I won't reveal anything.
that's not at all what I'm saying.
Okay, that's fine. So Craig's
Marla comes over here.
Yeah.
And Marlon, you're going to want to move to his right then, just so he can get closer to the microphone.
Okay.
So literally switch positions.
So what should I? Where should I have been before? Should I have been to Marla's right? Should I?
Well, she needs to get as
She needs to
close
be-
to him
so I
as she
should be over
can,
here
so
then.
you should do this and just
Then I
switch
should be here.
positions.
You should
Okay.
I will be here next tomorrow. And then you'll step back. And I'll
Right,
come in.
and just say what you're going to, not what you're going to say, but let me hear some strong.
I can talk very loudly.
Yeah.
He can.
Know you're the best evil son and evil dad could ask for.
So when you're done, Craig, talking, then Ashley and Ava are going to come up. We're going to pull out that
The stand.
step stool.
Yeah, no.
Move over a
Can you
little
kick
bit
that
to
up?
your right.
And you guys are going to make one line. Okay. Hold
on the step.
Ava, you go there. Ashley, you
Going
go
up.
there.
Both
One
of you.
up. There you go. You go.
Yep, Ashley, come on up. There you
Okay.
go.
All right.
And then Noah, you can kind of, yeah.
Okay, and you know what? Why don't we get one of you on one side and one on the other? If you can.
Yeah, this is a great picture.
All right. There you go. And you're going to sing the Shahatiyan.
Take this picture.
Uchata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehachianu v'kimanu v'higianu l'zman hazeh.
Noah, kiss everybody.
Still got a speech, but
Yep. All right.
I have a
and
question.
Craig
When
and
I speak, is it better that I hold what I'm saying, or should I
I
put the
would
rest
put
of
it right, rest it there.
You rest it
yeah.
up here.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, so just rest it. Okay,
You didn't let me
Ava,
write my speech yet.
Ava and Ashley, you come back over here because you're going to help us get the Torah dress. All right. When you're done with the kissing the Shahatiyan, then you guys go back down, okay? And then Noah, just go over there.
Yep.
do with no.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
My Torah portion is from the book of Numbers. In this portion, Moses sends 12 scouts to the land of Canaan. They are told to investigate the land and the people living there, and then report back to Moses. In the Torah, it is written that the 12 scouts, or spies, as they were also known, are wandering in the desert for 40 days and 40 nights. In the Torah, 40 days is not really 40 days. It is just a really long time. 10 of the spies return from Canaan, afraid of what they saw. They tell the others that there are men the size of giants, and we would look like grasshoppers to them. We cannot defeat them. But the other 2 spies, Joshua and Caleb, are much more optimistic about the situation. They report to Moses that the land is flowing with milk and honey, and encourage the people to enter the land of Canaan. In our world today, when we turn on our televisions to watch the daily news, we see stories of homelessness, hunger, war, and crime. Sometimes people find it easier to hide rather than face a new challenge. However, in these same stories, there are people who say, we can find shelters for all of the homeless. We can feed the hungry. We can clothe the naked. We can stop the wars. We can end crime. There's a Hebrew phrase tikkun olam, which means to repair the world. In my Torah portion, the two spies, Joshua and Caleb, wanted to go into the promised land. They felt that although they were in the minority, they could make a difference. They believed that if God helped them, they could have a good life in that land. And each of us is only a single person in this big world, but individually, we can make a difference by performing mitzvahs, and together, we can repair the world. In preparing to become a bar mitzvah, I wanted to make a difference by helping others. After looking at various mitzvah projects, I chose to be a part of the Madrahim program at Temple Bethel. Each Sunday, I was an assistant to Mrs. Disick and Mrs. Deutsch's first grade class. I was given the opportunity to work closely with the children. I enjoyed helping young kids learn the Hebrew alphabet, sing songs in music class, and assist with art projects. Over the year, I developed a special bond with several children, and I could see that they looked to me as a role model. I felt proud that they would get excited to see me, their madrich, when I arrived. This made me realize that I was making a difference because I had made myself part of their Jewish learning experience. Some of the children's parents in the first grade class told my parents that their children were coming home and telling them stories about their friend, Noah. I had made a connection with so many of these children, and that was my reward for waking up early on Sunday mornings for the past year. I had a similar experience making a difference this year at my former elementary school, Conan, in Bloomfield Hills. I assisted the physical education teacher during 2 class periods a week, except during basketball season. My volunteer time at Conan was one I looked forward to each week. Not only do I love gym class, but it feels great to be looked up to by all of the kids in the entire class for my height and for guidance in the activities as well. Frequently, I noticed that a few of the children in the class needed a partner. I would quickly go to play with them before they knew that they had been left out. Doing the small mitzvah made me feel good inside. And I can remember many times that people who are here today have been kind to me in my life, especially during my bar mitzvah training. First, I want to thank Rabbi Stein for helping me write this amazing speech. I want to thank Rabbi Karen and Cantor Rachel, who have both been a part of my religious training since I was in 3rd grade. I also would like to thank Mrs. Sinai and Mrs. Weiss for helping me with my prayers. Thank you to Mr. Lowen for making the time to meet with me on numerous occasions in and out of Bar Mitzvah Club to study my Torah portion. I'm extremely blessed to have all 4 of my grandparents here with me to celebrate this wonderful day. You each hold a special place in my heart, as do my Aunt Lisa and my 2 cousins, Zachary and Jory, who have traveled here from New Jersey, and my Uncle Keith, my 2 cousins, Jake and Aiden, who have traveled here from Florida, especially for my bar mitzvah. My sisters, Ava and Ashley, are the best sisters in the whole world. And a huge, huge, huge thank you to my mom. What? And a huge, huge, huge thank you to my mom and dad for all your love and support with everything I do and for helping me with my bar mitzvah preparation. All along the way. I love you. Finally, thank you to everyone who has come to celebrate my bar mitzvah with my family and with me. And thank you, God, for all my blessings and for bringing me to this momentous day. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Stay right there.
Please rise.
Wait for everybody to rise.
Okay.
Stay for a second. Follow me.
Ki lekach tov, natati lechem, torati al ta'azovu. It is a tree of life for those who hold fast to it, and all its supporters are happy. Its ways are ways of pleasantness, and all its paths are peace. Return us to you, Eternal One, and we will return. Renew our days as of old.
Go to follow the Torah to the ark.
So, but you're not, are you taking them anywhere? Because we've got actually, because we're done for down. So we want to
families.
Okay, so you go down there.
Yeah, so I'll take you down.
Okay, so somewhere you need to say spot. All right, because we'll do Kaddish. We'll be with you for Kaddish. All right, and then after Kaddish, we will invite Noah and his family back up to the dinner room. Okay? So we need girls too. Girls. Isn't it this one? Well, it's flat over here. Okay. Okay, come here, girls.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Borei peri hagafen Borei peri hagafen. Praise to you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, creator of the fruit of the vine. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Borei minei besamim Borei minei besamim. Praise to you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, creator of the varied spices. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Borei me'orei ha'esh Borei me'orei ha'esh. Praise to you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, creator of the lights of fire. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Hamavdil ben kodesh lechol Hamavdil ben kodesh lechol. Praise to you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who distinguishes between the holy and the ordinary, between light and dark, between Israel and the nations, between the seventh day and 6 days of work. Praise to you, Adonai, who distinguishes between the holy and the ordinary. Eliyahu Hanavi
Tzvi, Eliyahu, 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 Hagiladi, Bimira B'Yameinu, Yavo Eleinu, Mashiach ben David, Mashiach